we want to write the equation of this parabola. We have two different ways we have equations that we've experienced so far. We have y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. But then we also have y equals a times x minus h squared plus k vertex form. So we're going to use that equation to help us. To tie it to something you might remember, we had to write the equation of a line before, y equals mx plus b. So you had to find the m and find the b, and then you could write your equation. For the parabola, you need to find the vertex, because that's the h and k, and then you also need to find a. If you guys remember back to the a, when you multiply by a number, it's a vertical stretch or a shrink. So that's just how wide that parabola is. Okay, looking at my picture, I can quickly get my vertex. The vertex there is back 4, down 2. So I know that in this formula, the h is -4 and the k is -2. The next thing that I need to find is I need to find the a. And to be able to get that, you need just one more point on the parabola. It makes no difference what point you choose. There's an infinite number of points that are options, but just make sure when you're looking at the graph paper that you're picking a point that's obvious. This point right there is back 7, down 11, and then it's on a nice little spot there. So I'm going to use this point, and then I'm going to come into my general equation, and I'm going to replace every variable in the equation except for a. Okay, so the y is -11. Then I've got my equals. I don't know my a, so that's still going to be a. Then x is -7 minus the h is -4 squared plus k. So the k is the y coordinate on the vertex. So putting that in the formula, plus a -2. All right, now we want to solve this equation. So let's maybe start with what's on the inside here. Minus minus is a plus, so -7 plus 4 is -3, and then a plus a minus is a minus. I'm going to continue simplifying the right side. So I'm going to take -3 squared, so -3 times -3 is 9. Now if I have a and a 9 side by side, that's multiplication, and it seems a little funny to write a9, so that's 9a. Now that I've simplified, I'm going to start moving things away from a. So to get rid of -2, I'm going to add 2. -11 and 2 make -9, bring down my 9a. Divide both sides by 9, and -9 divided by 9 is -1. So now that I have my vertex, hk, and I have a, -1, I can write the equation. This particular one said call this one the g function, so I have g of x. So I have a turned into -1, x minus -4 squared plus k, so -2. I don't really need that 1 there, so I could just say negative parenthesis, and a minus minus is a plus. So my final equation for g of x is negative the quantity x plus 4 squared minus 2.